Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Today, boy howdy. We're gonna be going ahead and do another behind my Spotify, and just like the last one, we're gonna be I can't speak. We're gonna be reviewing another album, which again, this is kind of like the one we did last, which was with Casket's new album, Reflections, which I did not like, and I feel the same way about this album. However, the problems I have with this album and Reflections are they're similar, but they're different, and I will explain why. So, before we get into this album, we're gonna go and look at their last album, which was, I believe, Monomania. Correct. So, here's the thing with Monomania. It is 12 songs. Okay, so this is a 12-song album, and I have no issues with this album. Zero issues. This is a perfect album from front to back. It deserves millions of plays on each song. Like, any song that didn't get millions of plays sucks. Like, it sucks that it didn't get those millions of plays, because every song in here, I know, not word for word, but if I heard it, I'd know the song immediately, and just every song is catchy, every song is just, it's a banger of an album. It's really, really good, and every song stands out in its own way. I think No Way Out, Searching for Glory, Greatest Almost, Burning Your World Down, I'm Sorry You're Sorry Now. Those are like songs that, like, I know, I can picture the chorus in my head, and I just know it. But yeah, I love this album back in 2020. This was like how I discovered the word alive, and dude, it's so good. It's awesome. Now, getting into Hard Reset, I have a lot of issues with this album. Now it's 13 songs, which again, Monomania is 12, right? So it's almost the same length. However, the problem with this album is there's a couple of things. Now, the one thing I do have an issue with, the only single I really liked from this album, and I will be honest about it, is Nocturnal Future. Now, I think when I heard the other singles, I believe Strange Love, New Reality. Funny, how does New Reality have more than Nocturnal Future? That's crazy, because I didn't really like that song too much. And like Hate Me has 600k, Slow Burn has 520k, but like Nocturnal Future is the only one that I really, really liked, and that was the first single that dropped. And then after all the other singles that dropped, I wasn't a fan of them. Now, I do believe the album itself, like, when I saw the features, I was like, bro, excuse me? Like, the features on this are wild. That surprised me the most, and that made me go, I'm gonna listen to this album because of the features. Not because they dropped the album. The features had me intrigued. Now, I'm gonna say this now, I did not finish the album. I was here. I was playing Static Rain, and I stopped listening, because for me, like, I didn't like the album. Like, I don't know what it was. I feel like every song kind of sound the same. It's the same thing with like Casket's new album, Reflections. That's the similar thing, is the songs kind of blended in with each other. Of course, if there were singles I knew, like, they wouldn't blend in too much, but like a lot of the singles blended in together. I think like the only one that stood out to me out of all the singles besides Nocturnal Future was A New Empty featuring Normandy, which Normandy I love. But yeah, like I didn't finish the album, because when I got the Static Rain, I looked and I was like, I've already heard this one. The other two I just didn't want to listen to, because I knew I wasn't gonna like like, if I played the rest of the album, I knew I wasn't gonna like it. Like, I already knew I wasn't enjoying the album, so I just stopped playing it there. Now, when it comes to, like, obviously The Word Alive, I've only liked one of their albums. I have all their other albums on my playlist, but Monomania is the only one I've really, really enjoyed. And this one, to me, was a step back. It didn't feel like they progressed in any way. I don't know, because I need to compare Monomania to this album. Like, I need to, because that's what I'm used to hearing from them. Like, everything was catchy on the album, and then I listened to this album. Nothing grabs me. Nothing has grabbed me on the album in its entirety. Nothing grabbed me at all. Like, Nocturnal Future and then A New Empty were like the only two that grabbed me on the entire record. Now, what sucks about the album is, it's not a bad thing, but I think it hurts the album, is the features. And I understand why there's a ton of features on this album. Like, there's a reason for it. So, like, One of Us, featuring Bad Omens, which Bad Omens is a phenomenal band. The thing is, One of Us sounds like a Bad Omens song. Okay, and then you go to, like, I don't know about Escape the Fate, Loveless, or, well, I don't know about these two. I have them in my playlist, I think, but with Hate Me and A New Empty, they sound like Hate Me sounds like a song Loveless would do. A New Empty sounds like a Normandy song. So I get why the features are there. However, the features hurt the album, because I guarantee you most people are only going to go to this album for the features and not play the actual record. Like, obviously, I almost listened to the entire thing, but I stopped because I didn't want to listen to it anymore. And to be honest, because the album sounded all the same to me, the album felt super long. Like, you listen to Monomania, because of all the songs I mentioned on there. Like, every song on here is catchy, so it didn't feel like a long album. But dude, Hard Reset drags on. It's like, I think they need to take another Hard Reset. I don't know what they like. Obviously, that Monomania came out in 2020. It's been 3 years, but I don't know what happened in that time. Like, I think they need to take another step back and take another Hard Reset and be like, okay, like, I don't know. Nothing grabbed me about the album. Like, A New Empty was probably my only other favorite song on this record. I mean, not even because it featured Normandy. The chorus was great. I love the chorus. It's phenomenal. But yeah, only those two songs that I really loved. I don't have there's a lot of issues with this album. Not the same as Caskets, because Caskets was different, but the only issue being, like, it all sounds the same. It kind of just jumbles together. So I'm hoping, like, the same thing with Caskets and The Word Alive. I'm hoping the next project they do, the next record they do, it needs to match up to what they've done in the past. It obviously not the same. It can't be exactly the same. But dude, you need to make, like, I think every album that a band does needs to be better than their last. It can't be less than that, you know? But those are my issues with the record. If I'm probably going to give it a lower rating than Caskets. I think like a 2 out of 10, just because, like, again, there were only two songs I really liked. It all kind of sounded the same. It sounding the same made it feel long, and the features, like, people are like, the features hurt the album. They just do. Like, however, if the features weren't on this record, no one would play it. That's the other thing. Like, like, you've got the features on there, and that's making people click on the album. But if you didn't have the features on there, it would also hurt the album. So it would hurt the album either way, whether or not you had the features. Like, because people are going to click for Loveless, Bad Omens, Escape the Fate, Normandy, from first to last. People are going to click for those features. Like, I guarantee you, people did not listen to the entire album like I almost did. Like, I would have listened to the entire record had not everything sounded the same. But yeah, that's kind of my review of this album. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do. I think I'm only going to review albums that I don't like and that I feel I need to talk on, because, again, like, Reflections and Hard Reset are definitely, like, they're disappointing. Like, I don't know. I don't vibe with them. I don't know. Maybe it's my music taste, but, like, I've already got, like, a compiled list of all my albums of the year, and, like, they are, you know, I love them so much, and I can't get with IoT Records. But yeah, I'll probably be doing more reviews in the future, only on albums that just did not, like, that I did not agree with, that I did not like. But yeah, so anyway, that's my review for the Word Alive's Hard Reset album. Let me know what you guys thought of the record. It wasn't for me. Just, again, the stuff I mentioned just made it not enjoyable. But yeah, that's going to be the video for today. But thank you guys for watching. If you did, as always, I appreciate it a ton. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.